microphone doesn't work. Hey, recording started. Now I have a microphone working. I was doing a quick watch list this evening and I said, hey, why not just throw it out there? Tomorrow I have a meeting, culture training. I don't want to talk right now. There we go. Culture training. I don't like cultures. I like cultures. I just don't care to train on them. So for me, it's going to be a spotty day. However, I wanted to look at just a couple brief things that have come up over the weekend. So let's do it real quick. Quick. First of all, I understand that there were a couple of reinstatements that happened over the weekend. So I'm going to look at both and I'm going to decide if I'm interested. Whether you're interested or not, well, that's up to you. First is ASOE. How do I run it down? Well, I can see here that we got new officers. Liu Cheng. Tough start. We know how the market feels about Chinese things. Why do they feel that way? Because a lot of them are money laundering schemes for Chinese organizations that may be of questionable reputation. But let's check it out here. ASOE. That's fine. It's got a stop sign, the company profile. We see a share structure here. We got an OS of 74 million. We don't know the float. And we see that we've got Liu Cheng. We can check the level 2, although after hour it's old, and we can see that the spread is okay. I don't live my life on spread, but sometimes higher price things, Let's do one more check here. Let's check a chart on this. So they've been trading ASOE for some time, and truth be told, ASOE has moved a little bit. How can we know who Liu Cheng is? This is the difference between a D's new officers reverse merger and one that isn't D's. The difference is that I can check who the officers are easily. But Liu Cheng, I'm guessing there's a lot of Liu Chengs out there. So my only shot here is to look at where he lives, or she, Warren, New Jersey. And I see no over-the-top confirmation of who Liu Cheng is. It might run. I don't like the share structure at all. And I don't care for the price, and I don't care for Liu Cheng. So for me, I'm going to pass. That's what I want to. Medivex warrants. I don't care for that. MCGI amendment. We can check that out. I don't like that. Phil amendment. I'll look at it. PRKI reinstatement. I don't know that. Now, Marcus Southworth is a name that I could potentially research. How many Marcus Southworths are there? So it looks like it's at a good price. Until you see the actual spread on it. How's the share structure? Not even really great. 30 million. I mean, it's good at this price. But what is the price that it'll be? Let's see if we can find out anything about Marcus Southworth. Invectus Biomedical. Biotech merger IMO. Why does that name sound familiar? Forgive me for the dead air. I'm trying to do something. So this looks to be potentially a reverse merger of a biotech company. The share structure isn't horrible at this price. The test tomorrow on this, because you'll be going, whoa, what, 1.4 cents, or look at the dub 8. Either this needs to get the piss slapped out of it or loosen up. I guess I could look at where they're holding it and decide if it's of interest. And it's been loaded a bit. I guess the thing about it is, and you can overwhelm this in no time if you've actually got a merger going in. Everyone who's holding this is under 2 cents. Yes? Basically. That's where the majority of the size is. So, I would either like to get it under 2 cents, or if there's a 2 cent break with strength, then I would probably smash it and see if I can get in around this level before it goes to the next level. That's the plan. ASOE. Culture meeting. Culture meeting. SCFR, I don't know if I like that. I mean, I do like it. It should be good, and they're going current, and the share structure is great, and it's just not bringing any volume. But and this chart is very, very baggy, so I'm going to pass for now. Although it's better than you think. You see that chart and you think it's ugly? It's not that ugly. No, it's ugly. Forget it. What am I thinking about? CYCA. This is an interesting one. These filings here, but they've been filing. We got filings in December. We got filings in August. We got the super compression technology aboard the Super Live 4K streaming drone. You don't know about that? I've never even heard of it. What did they just say? Nice. I don't know. It hasn't gotten volume before, so why would it now? I don't know. I'm not necessarily sure it would. NNRX, they had a quarterly report. I listen. You see, I listen. People reach out to me. I listen. But this quarterly report is for the 3 months ended October 31st, which means that this whole weed merger that they're doing is not popping right now when this quarterly report, the date that it reports up to. Yes? So the only thing that I would like to see here is if there was dilution. And I could see they had an outstanding shares of 1.3 billion on October 31st and an outstanding shares of 1.6 billion on January 23rd. So they're 300 million added to the OS for dilution since. And I got a strong feeling that those got diluted into on the last run. So don't expect anything in this quarterly report to tell you anything about what's happening with NNRX right now, because it's reporting up to October 31st, 2018. Thank you. Channel. Well, get out. Dismissing registered public accountant. I don't like that. Accountant change doesn't get me excited. They got Super Bowl. I don't care for that. Thank you. Jeremy Piven. So here's what's happening with Jeremy Piven right now, because it's Pivomania. The Piv. The Piv. What's happening with the Piv is that the prior owners filed a 1515D, which is similar to a 1512G, to get off of SEC reporting. And I think Andy made a good point, and it's the point, that the custodian of this ticker wanted to get it off of SEC reporting so it wouldn't run the risk of being halted. But Jeremy Piven has decided that they've got big plans for the ticker and they want to do big things, so they've decided to get back into SEC reporting. I don't want this. And to do that is a 1012G share registration, where they reintroduce themselves to the SEC, Jeremy Piven here, and get their shares re-registered with the SEC as opposed to being pink reporting only. The goal of this, what they're doing, is to hopefully reach a broader group of investors. Some of us here have done very, very well on Jeremy Piven. For me, I kind of missed it. I see that people are IMO loaded very, very, very heavily at levels much lower than this, and we haven't seen much since. So we'll see if this filing is enough. From what I understand of all the DD, a lot is known about Piven, but people are IMOing their ass off on iHub right now. It looks like the Trep Throat crew. Trep pumping crew. But with that being said, I mean, they're doing all the right things. So there may be a long opportunity on this. There may be a longer term opportunity on this. Jeremy Piv. Anything else here? Registered agent change. Amended report. I don't care for that. Registered agent resignation. I don't care for that. Resignation is death, by the way. If you see resignation, just walk away. Amendment. That's probably a reverse split. We could confirm it. Why not? We don't know yet. Multiple amendments here. Medivax. Amendment TRDX. I bet. Amendment name change. Now there's Simedent Health. Isn't this the front-loaded custodianship that instantly became a reinstatement and never moved? I believe it is. Rio Star Energy Amendment. MCGI Amendment. Previous stock value 4 billion, new stock value 20 billion. I don't have to. Wowzers. We're having fun. Phil, previous stock value 6.9 billion, new stock value 9.8 billion. So they're not even ready to reverse split this thing yet. They're going to do another AS raise. I don't know who's buying this now, but this is going to be at no bid. Market. No bid. And that's ASOE. My thing tomorrow, because it's all about IGCC. How high will it go? IGCC, how high will it go? It can go high as shit. And there may be opportunities there. But this IGCIW, 1.1 million shares at a VWAP. I don't want that. What is it? I don't want this thing. 1.1 million shares times the VWAP. That's the average price of the ticker over the course of the day times 0.045. $49,000. $49,000 to move this thing 500%. IGCC did 21 million bucks on Friday. 21 million bucks. If this brought in 500,000 of that, you do the math. I'm not saying to go heavy. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed runner, but son of a beeswax, It's worth a lotto amount. IMO. If we see where they took it at, I mean, it's moved before and it's moved heavy. This was back in October when it got delisted, remember, and it ran. This was what it ran like back then. So imagine what it might run like when it's listed. The 0.09 is the key level, really. 0.09 break, which I don't think is out of the realm of possibility at all. 0.09 break and it is gone. And I'm telling you, if this caught even a 5%, 2% of the volume that IGCC is doing, hang on to your ass. So I'll be taking a lotto on that tomorrow. And a fun lotto to the point, and a confidence lotto to the point that I will be able to walk away and learn about culture. I love culture. I hope this helped answer some of the questions about what came up over the weekend. And maybe I'll do this more often, but I don't have to. I'll see you tomorrow.